When it comes to CoQ10 products, I see a lot of ubiquinol in a lot of other products out there, but PERQUE uses ubiquinone in Mito Guard Plus. Why?
Well, there's a ubiquinone, which is the active oxidized form, and then there's ubiquinol, the reduced alcohol form, and there's one company whose specialty is marketing. And they have pushed the idea that you should give the body the alcohol, the ubiquinol, to ubiquinol, and then let the body convert that back to ubiquinone, which the body can do if it has plenty of antioxidants, but it may be antioxidant deficient, in which case the ubiquinol stays as ubiquinol and never gets converted into the active ubiquinone. That's kind of like playing roulette. And I don't play roulette with physiology or biochemistry of the body. So I want the ubiquinone. Then there's one other thing about the ubiquinol products. You can look at the patent that exists on the ubiquinol products. They all require antifreeze. They all require glycols, ethylene glycol, polyethylene glycol, in order to enhance the poor uptake of the ubiquinol. They use things that are pretty harsh on the liver. Antifreeze. Why? Because they have to. They don't use it because they want to. They use it because they have to. Now, it is not even disclosed on most products because full disclosure labels are not yet required. Although, as you know, PERQUE pioneered full disclosure labels in 1987, what are now called green labels or accurate labels or truthful labels. We've done that since 1987 because as a consumer, I wanted to know what was in every product. As the developer and as a physician, for sure, I wanted you to know everything that was in every product all the time. So ubiquinol is a very well promoted, very widely discussed, but when you look at beneficial studies, when you look at outcome studies, there's lots of studies showing the benefit of ubiquinone, the active CoQ10, in the rice bran oil micellized the way PERQUE does. There's lots of studies showing benefit from that. Go find studies showing that ubiquinol is as good, half as good at all. People who believe in well-marketed hype often ask us, why don't we go with the fashion of the day? Why don't we go with the vogue of the day? Why don't we go with the trend of the day? And there have been times, although I think it's trending away rather than trending up right now, there have been times when the ubiquinol was very popular. Apparently, they had lots of money to put articles out about sizzle, about essence, about promise, not data. And we're a data-driven company. So we looked at the data. We didn't want to use antifreeze. We wanted to use the active CoQ10. We get 100% bioavailability in our micellized rice bran oil containing Mito Guard, the PERQUE CoQ10, PERQUE Mito Guard. How much better than 100% uptake does one want to look for? I'm having trouble finding what the uptake bioavailability is of the ubiquinol. I don't find that in the literature, at least not easily accessible to me as a clinician. So, yes, there's lots of questions. Why don't we change our hairstyle because fashion has changed hairstyles? Well, we don't run after fashion and vogue. We are scientists, and that means we look at the science. We look at outcome studies, and we always use the same form shown beneficial in outcome studies. We look at good marketing, and we respect that, but we also look at the science. And when you look at the science, you want ubiquinone, micellized in rice bran oil, PERQUE Mito Guard Plus.